You know what I'm saying? What the line for? What you mean, man? No, that what going on? That what going on? No.
Come on in, tap in, tap in. We're gonna chop up some good game. Like I said, I was gonna switch it up. I'm gonna start switching it up, giving you guys some different flavor. We're gonna get into the deep game, and we're gonna watch this thing do what it do in real time. What a lot of the successful people don't tell you is that the work that is necessary to get to that highest level is very taxing. You take a lot of loss, you take a lot of bruises. Like I said, people see the finished product and they don't know what really went into that product. They don't know what went into production. They don't know what went into producing such a great product. And in a lot of cities, a lot of small towns, like my city in particular, we have a lot of people trying to do big things, well, I wouldn't even say big things. They're trying to do things, but even with myself, I noticed that you're going to plateau if you don't understand the game. You don't understand what you're getting into. You don't understand what it takes to win on a high level. See, what we do, we think, for whatever reason, we think we should all be buddy with people. I have a saying, and it's not my saying. I didn't originate it, but I use it. I forgot the originator, but a friend to all is a friend to none. I say that again. A friend to all is a friend to none. And this video is going to be a little mix. I'm going to give you a little bit of everything in this. So when you look at, the entrepreneurial scene, the business scene, you see a lot of people that make it, and then you see the people that's on the come up, and then you see the people that stagnates out. They kind of plateau. They don't really get too far up. They kind of stick around a certain level. And I noticed the behavior and the movement of the guys and the women who stay on a certain level. They try to be buddy with everyone. They think everyone is their friend. They think we should all be unified and things like that. In a perfect world, I would agree. I would love to see such a thing. But I had mixed emotions and torn emotions because I straddled the fence, trying to be buddy, trying to support everyone, trying to go to everything that everyone has, and it burns you out. And it doesn't leave room or energy for you to invest and create your own. For whatever reason, we as black men and women have this crazy idea that you nice your way to the top. You have to be smiling faces and do all of this. See, we've been tricked. A lot of us have been tricked. That's why you see the very small few make it to the top. When you look at let's take this YouTube space, this quote unquote manosphere. All the top level guys, they don't really do a lot of the buddy. They do collabs, but and this is from the surface. You don't really know what their personal life looks like, but you can kind of get an idea because they're putting in so much work, building their channels, businesses, etc. There's only so much time in the day that you can't be friends and go kick it and be everywhere every time. The top guys, the cream of the crop, they understand their worth early on and they take it very serious. They trim the fat in their circles and in their personal lives. They get the bullshit out the way. And you see these quotes, you see people quoting these tweets and reposting these tweets. If it doesn't help you grow, cut it out, cut it off. And like I said before, information has to it's a maturation phase. It has to mature. It has to age and resonate over time. And I notice again, the guys and the people who are at that low level, they stay stagnant. You look at them for this, 2-3 years later, still on that same level, still on that same plateau, because they're trying to buddy their way to success. They think they can friend friend their way into support. Meaning if I be friends with you, or if I befriend other people and support them, they're going to support me the same way. Only a fool would think this. The uneducated, the uninitiated, they believe this to be true. And you see them 4, 5, 6 years in, and they're still at the same level. And you ask yourself, well, wow, they got good product. They got this. It looks okay. But it's not hitting right. It needs more. It needs another layer to it. It needs more detail. It needs more effort. But they would sacrifice the growth of their business, their brand, and themselves to maintain favor of people who really don't even fuck with them in the first place. They would sacrifice their brand and their namesake to be cool and to be liked. Fuck being liked. I'd rather be respected. So as I look, and again, it's some of the things that I have, started and, they faded out. And I looked at, I was, the effort, it wasn't a team effort in a sense. People were trying to have one foot in and one foot out the door. They tried to have one foot in just in case it hits, they can say they were there. Nah. That shit gotta go. Either you're all in or you're all out. It's no straddling the fence. So for the guys who, are looking to find their way or in the process who've already taken the step to get out of the corporate America hamster wheel, the rat race, understand that you must take yourself very seriously. You must take yourself very serious. You must be no nonsense. Now, you can be cordial and you can network and you can, support those who you feel is deserving and it makes sense. But do not spread yourself so thin that you neglect your own purpose and your own mission. Take yourself very serious and do not let anyone, and I absolutely mean anyone, play with you or your brand. Now, that's a topic for another day. Like I said, I'm going to talk about a few different things, but that's one thing. You look at the top, the cream of the crop in any industry, they don't do the buddy. I like the competition factor. We're not going to be buddy and everybody's friend and all that type of lame shit so people like you and you think that's going to help you win. That doesn't breed winners. That doesn't make you a winner. The people that are the most liked, you notice they don't really do it. They don't get to that level where they're top notch or upper echelon. You notice this, you see this. They plateau out and they fade to black. They give it up and they throw in the towel because they want to be friends with everyone. Thinking that friendship or whatever faux friendship they have is going to get them to the next level. It's not. Great product, great energy, great execution and innovative ideas get you to the top. And you have to be very selfish with your time to get to that level. We're going to get to the next topic in this video. It's not going to be too long, but like I said, I'm going to chop it up a little bit with you guys. We're going to get into the fabric. I seen a guy on Facebook as I scroll just to kind of check the temperature. And I'm like I said, I'm taking me a hiatus for the time being. It's just too much sucker shit and lame shit. People, it's too much low vibration on these social media platforms for my liking. But I seen a guy post something about liking black women or why do you date black women? It was something to that effect. And I was seeing the comments and I was seeing certain individuals say shit like, I need a woman a woman that can understand my plight, my background, and someone to love me the way that a black man needs to be loved. And we share the same, the struggle, all that Love Jones, Tyler Perry bullshit is a dead language. And the type of guys that spit this rhetoric, they don't become the cream of the crop. They settle for what they can get. The fuck I don't need a woman to understand me. I need a woman to respect me and to comply with my demands. To be able to follow instructions and who has the loyalty that I have. Damn all of the understanding, because this is going to go over your head. So let this resonate, this next statement I make. The more you understand something or someone, the easier it is for you to manipulate that. The easier it is for you to manipulate it or that person. This is why women like to get all of your time. They don't want you. You guys are so far behind the 8 ball in a lot of cases, especially with the dating market. These women are running circles around you and you don't even know it. The more time that a woman wants and demands from you, it is not to be around your stupid ass. It is to learn you and your weaknesses and to get you attached, because she's been told and coached on what to do to get you pussified. She's been taught how to trap a man, not with the baby, but emotionally and physically from a sexual standpoint. See, this is going to go over a lot of you guys. You're not ready for this level. Like I said, this is next level game. The more you understand something or someone, the easier it will become for you to manipulate that thing or that person. This is why you must stay elusive at all times. You guys I want a woman to understand me. I'm a black man. I go through all of this. That lame, weak shit don't get no play. You're not going to get any play with that. Women don't give a fuck about your plight. Do you have it or not? And when I say have it, the juice, the bag, the swag, and the status. Do you have it or not? A lot of you guys try to have these deep, meaningful conversations on Facebook like you're going to change women. Like you're going to change the world and how women operate in it. You change your own world and then you control who comes in and out of it. You're not going to control and change the mindset of women with your theological breakdowns, your 9-paragraph posts. Ain't nobody reading that shit. We're not reading that. Well, the women are not reading that. No one gives a fuck about what you think when you don't have the juice. You have no power. You think your opinion is so profound and so prolific. Ooh, yeah, he know what he's talking about. No. It's next level game here. You must get the juice, and then you give that juice to those who know how to use it and who knows what to do with it. You want a woman to understand your plight. No one can understand me as a black man. That's weak beta bullshit. Because the goal of a man, a top level, top notch, top tier, you have to be untouchable. A lot of you guys on these dating apps and all of this, on Tinder and Bumble, and you got every dating app in the world on your phone. You're on every social media app there is. Posting a lot of nothing. Being pick-me betas. Ooh, pick me. I do this. I make 80,000 a year. I make 6 figures. Nigga. Lame sucker shit. You don't even know what's going on. These chicks need that. I'm not on no dating apps and all of that shit. The fuck I look like? You think I'm about to put myself in a position to be picked by a bitch that got to get on a dating app to get chose? I'm not getting on a dating app for a bitch to appraise me. You on dating apps ain't getting no hits. You swiping right, swiping left, and ain't getting no matches. You jumping in DMs, getting left on red and all this shit. She putting you screenshotting your shit on Facebook and Instagram, showing how that shit whack. It's time out for the sucker shit. I told you at the beginning of the year, you had to go in this year with a chip on your shoulder. You need a brick on your shoulder. Fuck a chip. You need a brick. But a lot of you guys, you squares, and I love it. I love to see it because I know what not to do. That's why I tell you fellas, if you listen to this video, you need to pay attention to what the masses are doing and saying, and you do the opposite of that. You see everybody going right, you go left. You see everybody going right, you go left. But people want to go right because they want to be in the in crowd. They want to be in the in crowd. They gotta, again, everything is trendy. I gotta buy the J's so I can post them in the group to show people I got the J's too. Ooh, I got all the shoes. I got the shoes everybody else got. I'm cool. Lame as fuck. You don't get no stripes for that. You need to take yourself very serious. You need to elevate yourself. It starts from within first. Diet. And that's mental and spiritual and physical. Food, information, and the media that you consume. You shouldn't even have time to be on day naps and doing all this sucker shit. You should be so engulfed in your purpose and building yourself and your business and things of that nature that you don't even know what. When a person brings up mess and trending bullshit, you should not even know what the fuck is going on. What is that? I ain't seen that. What's that? Oh, I ain't seen them when them come out. You need to be out of the know from the bullshit, but in the know for the real shit. You guys not ready to deal with women in this age. They too high powered for you. You gonna get ate up. You see these men getting divorced left and right. Anthony Anderson, 22 years. Because he didn't understand the nature of a woman. That at any given time, she can up and change her mind and leave. These women have been poisoned and has been tainted with social media, movies, news, a lot of things, cosmopolitan, a lot of things have been intentionally put in place to create the divide that you're experiencing now. The housing market, everything is connected. You see the housing market, it's only going to be for the top tier. Those who don't want to put in the work, elevate their finance and understand the game, you will be shacking up with a bitch. You'll be moving in with a bitch, get her pregnant, and being treated like a do-boy. You'll be treated like a do-boy. I tell you, the man that she wants usually does not want her. And if she wants him, her action shows it because she stays and sticks by him and helps him the way he needs it. She doesn't go in with a selfish agenda because she knows her place. These women, they checking your temperature. What's your credit score? What's this and all of this? And these women sizing you up. They're sizing you up. But I definitely may have to do a part 2 to this. It was going to be a little lengthy, but I didn't want it to get too long. But like I said, let me know what you guys think. You know, make sure you subscribe. Drop me an email, datemasterinfo@gmail.com. Comment under the videos. If you go back and look at some of my older videos, I don't know if I'm shadow banned. I kind of think I am. But again, we'll get over that hump as well. And we're going to continue to make this channel grow. I'm going to start breaking down the real game. A lot of you guys are out of pocket. You're involved in too much sucker shit and wondering why you're getting bottom of the barrel results. Peace. It's the Date Master.